Hello, everybody. This is Behind the Mic with Micah Popp. I'm going to call this episode 0 because never done this before. And this is really kind of just a whole experiment. I'm only going to go for about maybe 10, 12 minutes or so and just kind of talk about what I'm doing here and what this is supposed to be. I got some music in the background for me. I don't know if I'll put it on for you guys. I'll probably put it on for you guys, but I don't want to get in trouble with copyright stuff either. So we'll find out. So a little bit about me first off, what this is. So Behind the Mic with Micah Popp is going to be a podcast series. I don't know if it's going to be a long one or a short one, but I figured this would be a fun opportunity to, while I'm on vacation, while I'm practicing my voice acting, this would be a great opportunity for me to really branch out and do more voice things, more practice. The more you practice, the better you get. The hardest thing is probably going to be not singing along with the music I'm listening to while I'm talking. So basically, where I am today. Today is March. Oh gosh, I can't remember. It's March 25th. Yes, it's March 25th, 2020. And it's the first day of my vacation from News Channel 8. I am taking some time. Hold on, I gotta turn this music down. Okay, that's a little better. Anyway, I am taking some time, and I'm on vacation from work, and I'm going to be focusing entirely on voice acting. 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, except for Sundays, because I'm going to take a little bit of sabbatical. Everything's going to be put into voice acting because that's my passion. It's what I want to do. For today, my plans are from 9 until 1, all work. Hour lunch break, 2 to 6, all work. So full 8 hours. I'm going to do that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about it because it's opening up a whole new door, a whole new opportunity, and I'm practicing my craft. And if there's anything that I need to do as an artist, we all need to do it. Every artist listening to this, what you need to do is practice your craft, no matter what it is, whether it's drawing, painting, writing, voice acting, or singing, or anything. You need to practice. And one thing I'm learning quickly about voice stuff, if I can get to it, is you need a lot of water. I have realized I have been drinking so much today. I've already had 2 bathroom trips, and I've only been at this for an hour and a half. But yeah, no. So it's you have to practice what you're doing in order to get better. And if there's anything I've realized at the beginning of this journey is that I am not where I'd like to be yet. That I need to really hammer some things out. I really need to work on what I do. So I think it's a really good eye-opening experience going into this. But on that note, let me get another drink real fast. Let's talk about where I'm headed as an actor, as a voice actor. I just came out of a new series called Waluigi the Superstar, filmed by Xander Brow on YouTube. It was in Orlando. It was a lot of fun. I was Waluigi in that, and it was goofy, it was serious, it had some fight choreography. It was a lot of fun to do, and it kind of made me realize, I need to get back into acting. I need to do more acting. I need to, again, hone that craft. And I was thinking, I wanted to get an agent. I want to actually do that. And this kind of thing is, as an actor, you need people. And that's one thing I haven't really had, is really a lot of people in my area to do that with. And I also really haven't had the time frame to do that. But I realized voice acting, I have it all set up. I have everything in my house. I can do everything by myself. I just got to keep going forward with it. So, I'm really pursuing that. And my goal, like I said, at the end of this week is actually to have a finished reel that I can shop out to agencies and get representation and get an agent. I'm really excited about that, and I want to see how God uses that. That's another thing really quick about this podcast, too. This is a Christian podcast. I am a born-again Christian, born-again believer, and I am looking to expand myself, not only in my art, but where God has me as a ministry. And I want to see what doors God opens with that and with this. And so you'll hear me talking a lot about God and what God's doing, what God's speaking to me through this podcast. And, we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. I've already hit my second song, so I think we're halfway through. That went really fast. I think we need to make these podcasts longer. Anyways, I'm just going to keep talking until I'm ready, I guess. So maybe it'll be longer than 10 to 12 minutes. It'll maybe be more 15 to 20. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, this is episode 0. I don't know what this is going to be like. Anyway, so yeah, God is the sole drive behind my life. And, it's really cool because I feel like a lot of people, when they talk about God, they talk about Jesus and everything. It's like really kind of just this omnipotent being that's up there, doesn't really care about what we're doing. He just is controlling everything. And, I have learned in the past couple months that that's not true. I mean, it is true, but I'm discovering that he's so personalized with what he wants to do with us. And actually, I've been talking to him a lot more recently. I've been reading my Bible and pursuing him. And he's the one who told me, get into voice acting, start doing stuff, pursuing it. So that's actually why I'm here today, is because that's what he was telling me to do. So, I mean, that's exciting. That's a great, exciting calling, I would say. I've always been interested in acting and performing, and so this is just another extension of things I love to do. So enough about what the show is. I guess let me just talk about who I am for those who don't know. Hi, I'm Micah Popp. I am 26 as of today. I'll be 27 in September soon. Well, I guess that's not soon. I am a creative guy. I'm goofy. I like to have fun. Long walks on the beach. That's not true. I hate the beach. There goes half my viewership right there. I feel like a lot of people say that they're animal people. They love dogs. They love cats. I like people. I love people. I love talking to new people, introducing, making new friends. That's my thing. What else to do? I like to draw. I like to write. I actually am working on a project that I will talk about in a little bit that involves writing and voice acting. And I love being goofy and using my imagination. Me and my mother were doing a devotional through Matt Tommy. We've been kind of, reading the study questions to each other. And one of the things that, I'm sorry, I just had a blank out because the second song finished. Where are we? Oh, no, it didn't finish. Sorry about that. Oh gosh, what was I saying? Something about a devotional. I can't even remember where I was going with it. But basically, it was like, I love people. I just love people. It's one of my things. And, not to say I hate animals. I mean, I'm not a huge animal fan. And there goes the other half of my audience. No. So that's a little bit about me. And I'm sure you'll learn a lot more as these episodes come out and as we move forward. So the project that I'd like to work on, other than my reel, which I'll talk about that. I guess I'll talk about that a little bit too. But the project I'm working on is actually going to be a choose your own adventure project. A long time ago, okay, not 2016. I guess that is long. That's 4 years ago now. 2016 for my birthday, when I turned 23, 24, 22. Math. I can't do math right now. Me and my friends had a birthday party. It was kind of like a mystery theme. I don't know if you know the series of BioShock. It's a video game. It's kind of set in the 1960s, and it's a mixture of like swing kind of feel with also post-apocalyptic utopian. Let me get another drink. I'm losing water. We had a BioShock themed birthday party together. We had birthdays really close to each other. And I made this game that we played. It was kind of like a mystery choose your own adventure based off Bioshock. And there's this character called Marion Maloney. And he talks like this. And, I'm Marion Maloney. Nice to meet ya, kind of thing. And I really kind of felt like, that fits for the era, the 1960s era. And what the game was is that, in Bioshock, there's these things called audio diaries where you find them and it's like somebody telling their story, like keeping track of a diary with their voice, kind of thing, like what I'm doing right now, actually. So I made a series of audio diaries for this character, Marion Maloney, following his adventure through the underwater city of Rapture. And it was actually really fun to do because it was like basically like he'd go through the underwater stage and he'd find all these options and these items, and all the players would get would they do this or would they do that? And so it kind of became a choose your own adventure. Like a good example is there's this one guy that he ran into, Douglas Jackson, who normally is like this big wig upstairs and everything. But he finds him on the streets going through some hard times. And it's like, does the audience, you have two options. You can either spare him or you can kill him. And it's really kind of like a morality choice of like what the audience wants to do is like you can kill him when that would be like, I was like, oh, like, yeah, like he deserves it because he's a bad person and he did all these terrible things. And let's kill him now because it's a game and you kill people in games. That's just what you do. Or you had the option of spare him, which was like, like we're going to take the high ground. It's like, yeah, he did it. He's a terrible person. He did a lot of bad things, but we're going to leave him alone to karma kind of thing. And so the audience kind of chooses, and there's like 5 different choices that they had for different scenarios and stuff. And it was just really fun. And at the end, you get a good ending or a bad ending, depending on what choices you choose. It kind of stacks up against you, however you choose. And it was really, really fun. And I realized, I was listening to it again this morning, I was like, I actually would love to do that again. I would love to make that again. Maybe not about Bioshock anymore because that's copywritten. But I've taken, my character Marion Maloney is my own original character, so I can use him as much as I want. So I think what I'm going to be doing other than my reel is actually making another choose-your-own-adventure story with Marion Maloney in a new setting. And I called the new city this time, I called it New Wharf City instead of Rapture. Same kind of thing, not underwater, but kind of like very Neo-Tokyo kind of thing, like very new but retro. It's interesting. So I'm going to be working on that probably during this week. Goodness gracious, I'll have the time to. And who knows? Maybe I have this new. It's called a non-linear story editor called Rempe. And it's mostly used for like visual novels and stuff. But maybe I'll get that to work for it, or I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll talk to one of my friends, see if he can help me with the programming of it, or maybe I'll just put it on YouTube. Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna do with it? But it'll be fun. It's gonna be something fun to work on. Other than that, like I said, I'm working on my reel. I have I don't have a lot of actual voice acting experience like out in the field, but I do have a lot of practice, and I have a lot of things I've done with friends. And when I say a lot, I mean not as much as I'd like, but I have some things. And I quickly realized, for my reel, agencies look for certain things, and I want to make sure I have all that stuff. So I decided that I'm actually writing pieces for the reel specifically. Like, I'm making it sound like a... Okay, I'm on my 3rd song now. It's distracting me, I'm sorry. I'm making stories, like very snippets of stories, that sound like they came from actual episodes of things, and I'm making them putting them all together in my reel so that it sounds like I'm pulling from different clips and putting it together, but really it was all tailored specifically for this reel. Which sounds kind of like it's cheating, but I think it's a really good idea. If anyone out there knows how to do this better, then maybe you can contact me and let me know your thoughts, if that's a good idea or not. But that's what I'm doing for this next week, and we'll find out how that goes. And I'm also doing a character reel, and I'm also doing a commercial reel, because I remember hearing a lot that the majority, probably 95% of the work in voice acting is commercials, is voiceover work, is dubbing. Not anime dubbing, though that is part of it. That is like 2%. But oh man, hold on, let me get a drink. Let me think while I have my drink. I'm gonna be so hydrated by the end of the day. But yeah, a lot of it is commercial work. So, I'm making a commercial, and again, I wrote 5 different commercials that I'm just going to be voicing as if they're actual commercials. I'm going to put music, and I'm going to put sound effects in my reel and stuff too, just in both reels. And we're just going to make it as professional quality as we can, as we're able to at this stage in my life. So a lot of exciting things going on. Like I said, this is really just kind of a episode 0, experimenting, trying to find out if this is what I want to do for part of my time. I'm going to start wrapping things up now. I don't think there's anything else I want to say. Oh, I was going to say, I brought it up halfway through just a few seconds ago that, I'm into anime. So, dabs on that. Oh no, I dabbed on air. Anyway, that'll wrap it up. This has been Behind the Mic with Micah Popp. I'm Micah Popp. Thank you guys for listening. I hope this is something you guys enjoy. I'm probably going to make another episode tomorrow. We're just going to make one each day. So, anyways, you guys have a spectacular day. God bless. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh no, I kicked the mic.